Hello, supermarket managers, and welcome back to Supermarket Simulator. I'm going ahead and helping my guys stock up here a bit because of the fact that it's taken them so long to get this stuff stocked out and such. I think what we're going to do in this episode is the first episode here, this first day, I'm probably not going to order a bunch of the stuff for the back room, except for the main things that I do need. I need 4 toilet paper, for sure. I need 5 potatoes, and I'm going to need 3 chickens. We're going to get those. That's going to cost us $323. And besides that, we're not going to order any of the other items because I'm trying to save the money so that way I can go ahead and get that new section of the store opened up. That way, in the next episode or in the next day, I can work on that, and then we will go ahead and work on restocking our back room with the second day sales and such. That's that's the plan I've got. I think it's the best way I can handle it because really, as I said in the previous episode, the game is starting to get to a point where it's just lagging a bit for me. And not in terms of the game itself actually lagging, but it's just the progress in the game is very, very slow at this point. And there's not that much for me to be doing, so it's not interesting having it go slowly. It sort of feels like I've plateaued to a point, and now it's almost instead of just a slow climb to the next plateau, it's instead you have to jump to the next plateau. You'll have that moment of excitement and difference when you do jump to it, but beyond that, it's just going to be a slog for the rest of the time. And yeah, that's not a good thing. I'm not very thrilled by that. And so I've sort of made the decision we're going to get that new section taken care of. I'm going to put the products I want in that section. And then for the time being, at least, I'm going to probably step away from this game for a bit. Um, we'll see how that goes. As I have said before, have been batch recording this game a bit. And so if you've been saying, oh no, please do keep recording this game, I really love this one and such, I will read through those things and I will take them into consideration. Your wording will not be ignored and such. It is one, though, that I will say I'm not guaranteeing, even if you said that, I will continue playing the game. Because I will also consider my own feelings on the matter. Um, Now, that's not to say also that if you say that you really want me to continue the game, that I'll say, so sorry, no, I'm not going to listen to you. It's a 50-50. I really will sort of read what you guys have to say and make a decision based on it. But my mentality for the time being is I want to open that section up. I want to get it painted, the light put in, all that kind of stuff. And then I want to go ahead and add in the items that I want for that section. After which we're probably going to take a break from the game is my legitimate thought on it. But we will see. I'm not 100% on it. I think I need a light for it, but I'm not positive, so I don't want to spend the money on it yet. Let's go ahead and open the store. My guys can continue working because they're going to be busy all day working anyways. So this is the part that I'm not really a fan of is there's not much for me to do right now. My guys are stocking the shelves. They're doing perfectly fine with that. I have this stuff in the back room as much as I'm going to have for right now. So what they have is what they have. I'm hopeful by the end of the day I will have made enough money so that I can purchase that expansion. That is the goal that I'm going for. So we will see how this goes here. My thought process is if we expand the store and sort of fix up that area in this episode, then and hopefully get the warehouse sort of refilled back up afterwards, then most likely in the next episode we will save up the money in order to purchase the new license and the products and such. And then we'll do one more episode after that where we run the store with those new products in the store and such. So we're probably looking at 3 more episodes is my guess for this series for the time being. And as I said, the whole thing with it is there are other updates planned for this game. They have a roadmap for the game. And when those updates come out, I will definitely come back to the game and play through those updates. And that's where I'm also not saying that the game is ending forever, because not only am I saying that I will come back and play the updates, I will do that pretty much on every single game that I have on the channel. unless the game was something that really, really was not pleasant for me to play, such as the Harry Potter Quidditch one, as an example. Um, but on any of these other ones, if I just sort of get tired of the game at a point, or if there's a reason, say, for example, like this one, where it's just gotten to be a bit not entertaining for me, I don't say, oh, I won't come back and play it because of the fact that depending on the updates they may make a major change that makes the game incredibly fun for me suddenly. And that change may change my perspective on the game entirely. Maybe they'll work on the math some where it's a little bit less grindy in this game. Maybe when they add in shoplifters, I'm going to have to chase after them and tackle them, and I'm going to have to fill out police paperwork or something. Maybe I have to, view cameras and detect shoplifters. Maybe I'll have to hire a security guard, and I'm going to have to manage more people. There's tons of stuff that could happen with the shoplifter part that could really make the game more exciting. Instead of me just standing in this corner talking to you guys, I might actually have something I'm really needing to be doing at the time, which would be fun. Because like right now, it's just one of those, I don't want to be going and spending money, so I really have nothing to be doing. My guys know which items are running out and which ones need to be stocked. I don't because I'm not a computer. So I'm going to let them do the stocking. They know what's best in that category. Um, my cashier and my self checker are doing a phenomenal job there, so I'm not really needed for that at all. So realistically, there's not a whole lot for me to be doing right now. And so with that, it's a little bit stale. It's a little bit where I'm just sort of, standing in a corner talking. As I said, the updates could change that entirely and make it where, oh yeah, not only am I returning to play that update, but the game's coming back on the channel for a much longer run. And that's part of the reason I've made this decision. Because if I have the shop entirely filled out and such and an update comes out, then really all I have to do is to play that update, and there's no real reason to continue after that one short video. Because everything else is already done. And that sort of stinks if I like the update, because it could be something that, I would love to play more of, but there's no real practical reason for it. With this, the store is only about half filled out. So if the update makes it where I really enjoy it, I've got plenty of gameplay to still do in the game that I can be excited for. So we'll really have to see how that all works out. Um, I mean, I'm loving how things are looking out here. I love the store as it is. I love the updates that they've made. I like the fact that I can now paint walls. I love the fact that I've got tile on my floors. Um, Even the shelving changes, though I haven't used them, I think is a great thing for the game, and I really am appreciative of it. It's, like I said, I think they've done a great job overall. It's just one of those that, for me, as I said, I don't like that right now. There's just not a lot for me to be doing personally. I know I could fire my cashier and then go check people out, but that itself would get sort of boring just doing that over and over again. That's not the most entertaining thing in the world either. I sort of love the fact on TCG how they have it where your associate leaves at 9 o'clock, and so you have to do a little bit of cashiering every day. It adds, yes, you have that task to do, but it's not where it gets overly repetitive. It's just something for you to do for a little bit of time. This wall also is the bane of my existence. I mean, it's not the reason I'm going to leave a game or anything, but that wall just annoys me so much because I come down here, I don't have that much room as it is, and that wall is just in my way. All right. I think we are going to make the 6700 by the end of the day. Hopefully, I think we should be pretty good. I don't think it should be an issue. And I'm saying 6,700, but realistically, we are going to need some more money than that because I'm going to have to pay my employees and I'm going to have to be able to buy things like potatoes and chicken again because otherwise we will run out of those. So definitely do need to have um, a little bit beyond 6,700 coming in. And actually, the potatoes haven't sold that much today. Nobody's buying potatoes? Wow. All right then. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I won't need potatoes at all. I realized I have hit store level 42 as well, and it does feel like there are a few more customers in the store today. So maybe, I know the number I've been getting pretty much for customers has been 65. So perhaps I've got a few more customers, which is going to be a good thing. It will add to the amount of money I'm making per day, and that's definitely a positive. All right, so we are going to go in here. We're about to hit the number. So let's go here. We're going to go growth. As soon as we hit it, we're going to purchase that. There we go. We will wait on actually doing the expansion though until the day is over with, so that way our customers are not going to be messed with in this situation. But you know what? I can get back there still and I can start doing my painting and such right now. Which once again, that's my thing, is just right now there's not that much for me to do in the game. So the fact that I can come and do something, you can see how I'm just looking forward to it. It's one of those, I enjoy the idea of the game overall. Just have me have things to do. The game sort of turns you into a general manager, and I think that's fine. But then give me sort of the tasks of a general manager that I need to be doing. Maybe I need to fire people more, you know? Maybe my employees act out once in a while, and that's something I have to deal with as the boss. I'd have no problem with that. That would be something sort of fun to deal with. Alright, definitely seems like we're going to get our money that we need in order to pay our employees, and that's a good thing. That is a bad thing. I need more flooring, and I'm going to have to wait for tomorrow for it. Sort of figured that was going to be the case. Also, I'm going to need another light. Because this is not a light, that is paint. Yeah, that's paint there. Alright, so let's go ahead into here, mark it. We are going to need a light, and we are going to need more of the flooring. Which is not the end of the world. We also are going to need some more chicken. And less potatoes than I was expecting, actually. Sort of surprising on that one. Alright, we're done for the day in here, so that's good. Let's go ahead and finish up. We had 66 satisfied customers, so we had one more customer overall, not exactly a huge number. But hey, it is an extra customer. Alright, we've got $534 left, so that's a good thing. And we can afford the things that I want to buy straight off the bat here. So let's get those in. And then we can see about getting the flooring. Yeah, I didn't want the potatoes, but you know what? I'll put them over here. We'll get them put over here. Set my flooring in place. There we are. Perfect. Alright, so that's all good to go there. We'll get the new light. Alright, that's good there. Realistically, I should have another light here is what it should be. You know what? Let's just do that. Alright, so that's good there. This one I sort of had touching. Should open it up just slightly, just like that. Alright, so I need another set of 3 lights. I'll go ahead and get that. There we go. Alright, spacing on some of these lights, particularly right there, is bad. But these other ones seem okay, so let's get this one fitted over here first. Really, I think what this one is this light in particular. Fairly close then, I think. There we go. All right. I will say, and I've said it before, this is one thing that I really do like TCG over this game for, is the locking of the shelves, where they sort of auto-lock together. It is such a nicety. Once in a while, yeah, it gets to be a little bit of a pain, but in situations like this, it would be so nice if they just sort of auto-lock together and I didn't have to deal with it. Because as it stands, they don't, and so it is a pain. Alright, perfect example. Alright, we've got that set up. We could probably put in more shelving there should we need it. We'll see what it is once we get those new shelves. Once we get those new products in. Because I'm not sure exactly what they're going to be. Well, I know what they're going to be. They're going to be meat products. I'm assuming they're going to take refrigerators, but that's sort of the question I have is it going to be a refrigerator or not? So, all right. We are going to have to definitely order some products here. We are out of like those things. How badly are we out of them? Oh no, we're not too badly out of them, so we should be okay still. I think the gamble was worth it. Alright, get out my scan gun here. Whoops. Actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and just take everything off of here for right now. Make sure that I need the stuff first. When are you guys going to be done stocking? Alright, you're done stocking. You're still doing something. You're still doing something. Are these the last boxes you guys are going to do? Hopefully the answer is yes. So yeah, as I said, then hopefully by the in the next episode we'll have all the warehouse stuff set back up full and such. Then we can go ahead. All right, yeah, they're good to go. Then we can go ahead and order the next license, take care of that stuff. I don't think I changed my prices today either, so I'm going to have to do that as well here in a moment. Alright, we'll just be over in this area then when we... So we need $1,580 for that. Alright, let's go on to here and see about prices. Another one dropped. The prices dropping are just murdering me right now. Hey, one went up finally. Not by a lot, but it went up a little bit. Doesn't even take what the other one took away there, though. Alright, so that's set up there. We'll open for our second day. Once we have the 1580, we'll go ahead and get that stuff purchased. Then we need to purchase over here. Ooh, I should purchase toilet paper as soon as possible. That one's going to be a bad one. You know what? Let me go ahead and at least remove the peanut butter. And let's at least get another thing of toilet paper on this particular setup here. Hopefully, though, I will be able to get the warehouse pretty much filled back up by the end of today. And if I'm able to do that, then, as I said, on the next episode, we'll be able to go ahead and start saving up for the addition of the new items. So I am standing with my idea that there's going to be 3 more videos overall. This video, the next one where we put in the 2 new items, or the new items on the license, and then one more where we just sort of play through with the store as it is kind of thing. There are things I would like to do, and probably I'll do it in that third video of I'll probably end up moving like all my refrigeration units over to one area. If I've got freezers, maybe they'll move over to that area as well. And then maybe chemicals will be the ones that are over in this corner type of thing. I mean, we'll do something like that so that way it's um, a bit more logical in the setup that we have. As I said, for right now, though, once again, the problem with it, I'm just sitting here waiting for the money to come in. So where I at least did feel like with games like Car Mechanic Simulator and such, it was a little bit different because there was so much to be doing, and there was always different tasks, and I had to be directly involved in it. Same as I said with like TCG Card Shop Simulator. With this one though, there really is this point where you just get the store to sort of run itself. The only thing you have to do is place the order, which you really do once a day. And that's about it. I mean, today's going to be a unique one because I'm going to place it more than once because I need more items than I'm going to get in the one time. But it's not that big of a thing overall. Alright, we need an air $655. We'll get this order then placed. We're getting close. Alright, a couple more sales and we'll be good to go. That guy didn't really do much for us. There we go. Alright, that's all been purchased. Now let me head back over here. And we needed another one of those, another one of those, two more of those, two more of those, two more of those, four of those. I'm not sure. I think I ordered some of that already, though. Let me just order two of those. Alright. We'll get this order placed here shortly as well. So we're really not hurting as far as the warehouse and such. And then probably in the next episode, we're going to do the exact same thing where we're going to go ahead and um, skip on a day of ordering so that way we can just take all that money we make and put it towards the adding on that I want to be doing. Alright, only need a few more dollars. Then the warehouse should be pretty well taken care of for the time being. Yep, this guy will do it right here. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me up it a little bit. I know that's going to cost me a little bit extra. You know what? No. Let me get that order in because I don't want to miss out on it for the evening. That way my guys have the stuff that they need, and then we can go from there. We've got enough toilet paper to get us through tonight. Then we'll get some more toilet paper in the morning, hopefully. I mean, we're going to hit our 500 here easy enough. That is the nice thing is, realistically, with the way the customers work, I'll hit the 500 after 9 o'clock when I can't buy anything else anyways. So it works out nicely that way. That's always a good thing for me. And I should buy the license in the mornings as well to make sure that way I have the money for it and I'm good to go on that. But yeah, right now we're about to hit the 500 very easily. Then whatever we have left, we'll be able to do some restocking with in the morning. Not a huge deal overall. But I do know that things like the steak and the sushi and stuff probably is going to cost me a good chunk of change. So I'm going to want to go ahead and save up for an entire day just for that license, the equipment I need for it, and for the way it's going to function and stuff because it's going to cost. I think it's going to cost quite a bit. So we'll see how this all works out. Like I said, I'm pretty pleased with the way things are looking overall. I'm happy with the store. Uh, it's good overall. It's just like I said, it's getting sort of redundant as far as playing it. So that is a negative, and hopefully, with updates that come out in the future, that will change. All right. Think that is our last patron for the day. Everybody found what they wanted. We even made a little bit of profit, even though we did that stuff, and we got 3 products going down in price again. Good lord. All right, we're gonna get all those things in. I'll deal with these prices, and I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here as well. If you enjoyed what I did in the video, please go ahead and click that like button. And if you've not already, please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell icon so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all back for more Supermarket Simulator.